quite a few people talk to me about trusts. I think a lot of times people think, oh, the word trust means, okay, like I should start incorporating it because it's going to be some protection or a way for me to avoid certain taxes. And they've heard about trusts and then they think, okay, this is for me. Like, what do we do about it? But there's different types of trusts. And oftentimes like they're not needed until situations get in a certain place. So tell me a little bit about, maybe one of the biggest misconceptions about trusts and when you actually feel like they should be used.
Yeah, let's talk about trusts.
Yeah.
Trusts there's so many different trusts.
Yeah.
There's trustees, there's trusts for this, there's like every single will we draft, almost every single one has a trust in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When we pass away, our estate is a trust, right? The executor is a trustee of the trust. That's how we're taxed from a tax perspective. Mm-hmm. Our estate is taxed as a trust. Within that trust, when that estate, we have a trust for minors. Mm-hmm. So when we make that distribution to the minor child, we have another trustee that's managing the trust for the minor child. Mm-hmm. If we have that child we talked about earlier who has a disability, who's on AISH, they have a Henson trust. Their trust is for their entire lifetime. So they have a trustee for their entire life. Mm-hmm. Then we have a grandchildren's trust. Maybe we even have a great-grandchildren's trust. Whoever our minor nieces and nephews are, there are trusts for all of those minor children. Maybe to age 18, maybe to 21, maybe to 25, maybe for their entire life. Mm-hmm. We might have a spousal trust because we want our spouse to get all of our money, but we want to direct where it goes after that. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of different reasons and different places where we have trusts. In my experience, a lot of people come and say, oh, I need a trust. I need to make a family trust. I need to create this trust. Before TOSI rules came into effect, trusts were used a lot more in Canada. The TOSI rules kind of removed the benefits from the majority of trusts. We still do trusts for tax planning purposes, especially for when we have companies that are being sold and we want the trust to own the shares when they're going on to the next generation. So there are plans where we're putting trusts into effect right away. Most of the time when we're talking about an estate plan and a will, we're not putting trusts into effect right away. Mm-hmm. Usually there's no benefit to doing that right away. Especially where the ones that we're talking about with minor children. Well, why create a trust now for the minor child? They're not getting any money. Doesn't make sense. So put it into effect in the will. It won't actually be created until you pass away.